Hi, I'm Irene Stewart in McMinnville, Oregon. By learning how to spread my message effectively with the right tools, along with automated systems, I now have the freedom to travel, give back to others, and make a difference in others' lives. This is a true story of how I overcame my lack of confidence to discover a life of freedom so that I could make a difference to others. I will tell you how I discovered this. If I can do this, so can you. I have always been an introvert, and during the years I was raised, I learned to keep things to myself and not share feelings. I was a compliant child who tried to please, not sharing how I really felt. Eventually, I married a man who, after he was retired and home 24/7, put me down and degraded me constantly. And rather than talk back, I took it and spent as little time at home when he was there. On one day, I had spent all day preparing a dinner party for special guests, and because I cut the pieces of lemon meringue pie too large, he loudly berated me in front of everyone, saying how dumb I was, and what's the matter with you anyway, and on, humiliating me. This is after I'd worked all day really, really hard. So this is just one example of many instances I could cite that are burned in my memory of humiliation and hurt. I think he didn't feel good about himself, and so it made him feel better to put me down, which he did from morning till night on a constant basis. Every morning before I opened my eyes, I told myself, Irene, you're a pretty good person. And that was the only way I could get through the day. Of verbal abuse there was a constant stream of it. I wasn't willing to go back to work to support myself, or I would have left this toxic situation. Eventually he passed on, and I finally felt able to be the person I needed and wanted to be. Widowed for 12 years now, I soon discovered the lifestyle I used to have had to be adjusted to a much lower budget. I was using capital on a monthly basis to pay monthly bills, and it was being depleted rapidly. I had to do something soon, as I had cut all unnecessary expenses to the bone, and it still wasn't enough. I didn't know where to turn, and I was very depressed. I knew I had to find a better way. Realizing I can't do this anymore, I had to find a way to remedy the situation. I had always loved to travel, and this was a luxury I could no longer afford. As time passed, I reflected more and more on how I could make a difference to others in a larger way if I had the funds. I wanted to be of service to other people. No longer able to contribute to my favorite charities as I had in the past, I determined I was going to remedy this lack. I realized that life is short and tomorrow is not promised to anyone. I had to do what I was here to do in this life, become the person that I wanted to be. I no longer had to worry about not feeling worthy because I had a purpose. I got an email eventually outlining a way to work from home part-time. And at first I thought, this is too good to be true, because there's so many scams out there. But I trusted the source of the email. So I immersed myself in improving my mind and learning all I could, never looking back. I found that if you are growing, you have more to give. This was a business that fit me, and where I could share my story and the things I'm passionate about, like my garden and my dog and my birding, and my travel. I love to travel. The articles and stories that I share in my blog and videos enable me to inspire and empower women who can resonate with my story. It means I no longer had to feel like an introvert. I could be my own person work from home on my own schedule, be on my terms, my time, and have the freedom to be me. I could see that by having mentors who helped me along the way, a proper mindset, and using the right method were the keys to success. It all boils down to doing these three things effectively. And you don't give up when things get tough. You just keep plodding on and you'll get through it. The reason why I'm giving this to you is that I can't stand to see people struggling when they don't have to. If you don't do this, it is more of the same for you that you have been doing. But if you take this opportunity with me and have this vision, you'll have a chance to make a change for the better in your life. I know I'm here for a reason, to help others. I have this message for you. I made it. You can do it too. Isn't it time that you gave yourself the freedom to be who you were meant to be? If this resonates with you and you'd like to check out the system that I'm using, feel free to click the link below to learn more about obtaining this freedom for yourself. I left a video there from my buddy Chris, who will explain how it works and how you can get started. Anyway, regardless, have a really good day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.